First win is done. Next two games should be easy, but they will tell us exactly where we stand in the state competition. Let's find out. Hello everyone, and we are back for another episode of our journey here with Aparecidense. In the last episode, we were able to solve some issues regarding transfers, and we got some players for our squad. And we also played our first match of the season against Anápolis, where we won 2-0 away to start off the Goiás state competition. In this episode, I believe we're going to do two games. So we are going to be playing Goianésia at home and Iporá away, which means two games that are technically easy, are not opponents that are supposed to give us any hard time, but we'll see how the game is going to go. Okay, so we got to the day for our next match against Goianésia, but before we go into the match, let's just take a look at the table real quick. So far only one round, very early on, and to remind everyone, we have 11 games, so we only play each team once. Then we go to playoffs if we qualified on the top 8, which I believe we are qualified enough to be in that top 8, especially if we keep winning those smaller teams. And we have Goianésia, which is second right now. They won their first game by a 7-goal differential. So let's see what we can do against them at home as well, our first game at home. Hopefully we can get a good result and keep improving in the table. Okay, so this is the team that I'm going to be using for today's match. I switched it up a couple things, a couple positions to rotate a little bit of the squad as well in this state competition. But also we have Iago Santos, our new winger that we got, making his debut, and other players as well that most likely will be important for us. But mostly just to keep rotating the squad a little bit. Don't want to over-tire anyone right now, especially because we had like 2-3 days of rest from the first game. So we'll see how this team will perform. Okay, so here we are, start of the game. Goianésia had the ball, and let's see what we can do at our own stadium. Here we come, Guilherme Nunes, Igor Torres to Rodrigues, cross it in, Alan James, just walking backwards, Robert opens to Rodrigues, back to Igor Torres to Iago Santos. Ooh, good save from the keeper. Let's see, we did score from a corner in the first match, let's see if we can do it again. Guilherme Nunes crossing it in, they cleared it. He got the ball again, another chance, 18th minute. Nothing much going on so far, just a couple of weird chances here and there. And hopefully we have a better one this time. Just passing the ball around. Iago Santos, there's our new winger. Crossing all the way to Igor Torres, heading it in. Good save by the keeper. Now they have a free kick, crossing it in. Luis Gustavo had it. Was it out? Offside, okay. I was kind of confused what was going on there. But so far, 30th minute of the game, we had 2-3 shots and they had 1. We've been able to play kind of well. We have more possession. So hopefully we can be more effective in our chances to get a score here. But meanwhile, here they come. Zizou, Luan Miguel. Is that blocked? Yes, that blocked. But yeah, I'm not having any trouble of the way the team has been playing. It's just that we are not so effective as we should, I guess. Because once we get to face teams from 3rd division, we have to take our chances to score goals. Otherwise, we might lose a lot of games, more than against these teams that don't even have a division nationally. But that was it for first half. We had 4 shots, 3 on target, so it's not an awful first half. Just need to be, again, more effective scoring the goals when you have the chance. And here we come, Christian, Hubbard, Alan James is in a good position, decides to open to Rodriguez, just cross it, or shoot, go, go, let's go. Rodriguez, I was not very confident in him, but I guess he can shoot. Let's see again, we have Christian. I thought I was gonna pass it to Alan James, but he decided to open to Rodriguez. And he just went dribbling and shot. Pretty sure keeper could defend that, but again, not my keeper, so good one. Okay, approaching the end of the game, they have a corner now. Please defend. Crossing it in, cleared. Clear again. Not like that. Go. Oh boy. Why didn't the guy just kick the ball all the way to the front? It was Anderson Sobral that tied? I don't know. See, here. Cleared once, then he tried to clear it twice, he couldn't. And then, yeah, Anderson Sobral tied the game 1-1. And there we go. It's probably for the last attack of the game. 93rd minute on a +4. Pass the ball. Wrong. Oh god, no. Just no. Luan Miguel. Casley, please just defend. Somehow just take... Yeah. And that was it. End of the game. 1-1. Not terrible, but I feel like we should have won this game. We had way more chances. We played better. We had more possession. We had more shots. Way more shots on target than Goianesia. But again, they had 1 ball on the target, 1 goal. Like I said, effectiveness. With that result, we do fall back on the table to 6, which again, still not terrible. The 9th place here, he still has 0 points. So we are 4 points ahead. So just try to keep increasing that distance and be in the top 8. I think that's the maximum that we can hope so far. Alright, it's another match day, this time facing Iporá for the Goiás State Championship. And Iporá is 3rd so far in the competition, and we are 6th. But if we can get a good result here, we can jump to 7 points and be still really good positioned. And again, these teams, Iporá and Goianesia, that we tied last match, are not usually that good. So I don't know who they've been facing to be on the top. Yeah, they didn't play. So Goianesia, for example, played this team Jaraguá, which is also not a good team, and then tied us. And won Anápolis, which is the team that we beat as well. So, like I said, not teams that should be any trouble, but since our team is still getting to know each other and building chemistry, I guess, they're probably gonna need a little bit more time. Okay, we have our lineup ready to go, and I have decided to just go back to with a couple of players that performed well in our first match that we won, that were kind of tired for the last match. So hopefully a better performance. Not that the last game was bad, but this time hopefully we will win. And I know that I'm insisting a lot on this matter of winning those games. It's just because I know that we're gonna have to face the 3 big teams from the state. Oh, let's see this chance. Alan James got the ball, nobody to help him. Try to pass. He still has the ball. Back to Rodriguez. There go to Fernandez. Ooh, Alan James. Oh, he can't miss that. So what I was saying is, I'm insisting on the matter of winning games because I know that we're gonna have to face the top 3 teams of the state, which are teams from 1st second division, and most likely we're not going to be able to compete much against them and probably lose. So out of the 11 games, that is already 3 losses. So to be competitive and to be in the top 8 to qualify for the next stage, we have to be able to beat the teams that are smaller. Otherwise, we won't get there. But here we are again. Guilherme Nunes, Igor Torres, open to Rodriguez. Good ball. Rodriguez, just pass it. Yeah, Robert, shoot it. Blocked. That's fine. Got another chance. Iago Santos, go. That's what I want to see. Come on, Aparecidense. Our new winger too. Good shot there, blocked, and then Igor Torres passed the ball back to Iago Santos. Straight on the goal. And here we come again. Here's the ball, Igor Torres, Rodriguez with a bunch of space. Come on, let's score again. Rodriguez. Nowhere to run now. Oh, crossed it in into Fernandez. What a save. Was it a save? Apparently not. Have another chance with the ball here. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is making those runs quite a lot. I'm kind of liking that. Good pass. Robert. Iago Santos. Just go for it. Shot. Ooh, what a save. See, I like how the team is playing. Passing the ball around. Finding space. Just getting more effective on goals. That's it. Robert to Mauricio. Straight to the keeper. And that was it for the first half. We are winning 1-0 with 74% possession and 9 shots, 3 on target. Really good first half away. So just let's keep that for the second half. But I didn't have any chance against us. They didn't even have the ball much. No highlights for them. So let's just keep that and we win the game. So let's go for the first chance on the second half. Iago Santos already on the box. Iago Santos. Let's go. What a goal, Iago Santos again. Finding space in the box kinda easily. Oh, and we just recovered the ball. Alan James is gonna have Igor Torres. Didn't get there. But Rodriguez will. Rodriguez has Igor Torres. Just pass it to the middle. Okay, Paulo Rodriguez. Let's see what he can do. Iago Santos. And again, what a player we got. Iago Santos, hat-trick. Let's go. Pass back to Rodriguez. Try to go to Iago Santos. Keeper saved, but again, Iago Santos, hat-trick. 3-0. What a player. And we got the ball back. Igor Torres to Alan James. Ooh, center back's gonna get there. But clearly it's straight to Rodriguez. And here we come. Rodriguez to the middle. Robert, what a space. Robert! Go. What a good goal from outside the box. Straight in. We are dominating against Iporá. Oh, nice celebration. Let's see that again. Rodriguez once again on the side, crossing to Robert. Outside of the box. What a goal. What a goal. What a performance. 4-0 over Iporá. Oh, they're going to come to a counterattack. Carlos Eduardo crossing it in. Ooh. Let's see. The keeper just delivered the ball to us. Christian decided to hold it and pass it back. That's fine. Let's see how we can do it from the back. Christian, Pablo Henrique tried to put the ball inside. Wasn't very successful in that one. But back to Pablo Henrique. Marcelinho to Enzo. No. Okay. Robert. Pablo Henrique. Good positioning. Pablo Henrique. Oh, was he off? I think they're gonna check. No, yeah. Offside. But again, really good passing around. What are we gonna do here? Just pass the ball around and wait for the end of the game, most likely. That's what it looks like. But yeah, good game. We dominated Iporá. They did had some chances now in the end after we made some subs, but not very worried about that. And here we go again. Marcelinho found Ansel, but he shot it away from the goal. And no, that is not going to go anywhere. And that was it. Yeah, end of game 4-0 away against Iporá. Good performance, 16 shots, 6 on target, and a good performance for all the players. We had Iago Santos, our new winger, making a hat trick, and we had Robert as well, scoring a good goal from outside the box. So another match on the books. We won away against Iporá. So let's take a look now at the table after our last match. We are now 4th with 7 points, and there's a bunch of teams with 7 points. Goianésia, Goiás, us, and Atlético Goianiense. So we are in a good place right now after 3 games. The 9th place has only 3 points and is our next opponent, which is Goiânia. So we are in a very good position right now, especially coming from a 4-0 win. And hopefully we can keep up with this pace against the small clubs. But one day we're going to have to face Atlético Goianiense, Goiás, and Vila Nova. And those are not going to be easy games. So considering those games to be losses, I believe we're doing a good job against the other teams. We tied Goianésia but won against Anápolis and Iporá. So unbeaten until now, which is good to keep us up there in the table. And not only the results, but also the way the team has been playing is really good for me. At least the way I see it, just passing the ball around and finding the space. I believe so far I really liked what Rodriguez has been doing on the side as a left back. So I'll keep an eye for that movement and see if I can explore it better, or maybe, use it more, This is going to be the video for today. For the next episode, we are going to keep building up the state competition. We are going to have Goiânia next match and our first big match against a big club, Atlético Goianiense. They are in the first division of Brazil. So that's going to be a tough game for the next episode. And hopefully we get a good result against Goiânia to increase our distance from the teams that are not in the top 8, and then see what we get against Atletico. But if you're liking the journey so far, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment to what you're thinking of our team so far. I'm the Virtual Gaffer, and I'll catch you next time.